In this episode of Brainiacs, we're focusing on, you guessed it, the coronavirus. We're going to explore the new and creative ways NYU researchers are both detecting and destroying it. We're also going to talk about the digital impact this virus is having, which is both good and not so good. First up, the race to roll out a vaccine. NYU Langone Health has 2 trials underway right now, including that Pfizer vaccine that received emergency use authorization from the FDA. NYU was one of the first sites to enroll patients.
The study goes on now, but it tells us, hey, we're on the right track, and it's actually really good for the whole field. It says that targeting the spike protein, as the Pfizer vaccine did and as all of the vaccines are doing, the ones that are in phase 3 trials, will be a good thing to do and provide protection.
Those spike proteins he's talking about are those little red triangles you can see on the surface of the coronavirus here and in this creepy looking image that'll probably give you nightmares. Those spikes are what lock onto our cells so the virus can invade, but they also signal our immune system to fight back and create antibodies, which is why the spikes are a huge focus for vaccine development. In the meantime, NYU Langone's Celine Gounder was appointed to President-elect Joe Biden's COVID-19 task force, and she says one of their top priorities will be more testing, with a focus on finding people who are asymptomatic.
And if you can't reveal sort of that invisible part of the iceberg, you're never going to be able to get a handle on the transmission.
And when it comes to testing for the coronavirus, chances are you've had this up your nose or you've been spitting into this thing. Well, NYU Tandon researchers are working on a new rapid test that you can do yourself. Professor Jen Montclair and her team engineered a new protein specifically for this virus to bind to. Now they're working on one for the antibodies, so you'll be able to test for both at the same time in the safety of your own home. And over at the College of Arts and Sciences, they are creating holograms to find the virus and antibodies. Physics professor David Greer and his team are using a laser beam and video microscopy to record interference patterns and generate 3-dimensional holographic images. And when it comes to fighting the virus, biology researchers are finding genetic clues. Working with the New York Genome Center and using a powerful editing technique called CRISPR, they just surveyed the entire human genome to see which genes are essential for the coronavirus to infect us. For example, that spike protein that we talked about, well, it attacks our cells through a receptor called Ace2. Professor Neville Sanjana and his team discovered that by knocking out one gene, those Ace2 receptors, which are all these purple dots, never even made it to the cell surface, so the virus had nothing to bind to.
The goal in finding host genes is to see if there might already be drugs that can inhibit those genes, maybe drugs that are already FDA approved even, that we can repurpose and use them to treat COVID-19.
And thanks to COVID-19, everyday life kind of looks like this right now, and so does school. Researchers at NYU's Marin Institute are looking at how remote learning is impacting education. By analyzing a huge amount of data from K through 12 students across the country, they discovered that although more schools are using digital learning platforms, the number of students who actually log in and do their assignments is going down, especially in low-income areas.
Now, there could be lots going on there, right? One is digital divide. They don't have access to the technologies that they need to do those assignments or to fetch those assignments. And the other is just adult supervision. If you're in a lower income household, you're more likely to have a parent who isn't able to work from home. So now we can map out where the progress is happening, and there's lots of good progress, lots of increase in digitization, but also we can map the losses. Where are these education deserts emerging where the kids are completely being left behind?
And from digital disparities to digital resilience, have you ordered food from Uber Eats lately? NYU Stern researchers found that many independent restaurants increasingly relied on this digital platform during the pandemic. And they say that post-lockdown growth sparked market expansion and competition. Their findings underscore the critical role of digital resilience, even for small businesses, in a post-pandemic economy. Post-pandemic, doesn't that sound great? I can't wait till that is reality. But for now, thank you for watching. I'm Sapna Parikh, and I'll see you next time.